British Prime Minister Boris Johnson has become more cautious about rebuilding a great trading power. In any case, he no longer sells a trade pact with the USA as a surefire success. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson reacted evasively to the question of whether a trade agreement between Great Britain and the USA can be reached in the next 3 years. He said, "I have plenty of reasons to be optimistic, but the Americans negotiate very hard," and Johnson told this to Sky News on Tuesday before the United Nations General Assembly in New York. The freedom to conclude trade deals on their own was one of the main arguments in favor of Britain's exit from the EU. But so far, agreements with the largest markets, such as the USA, India and China, are not in sight. Above all, Johnson had hoped for former US President Donald Trump, who had promised a speedy free trade agreement. Current President Joe Biden is far less enthusiastic about this than his predecessor, and he did not reject the past suggestion made by former US President Barack Obama that the UK would be back of the queue for a post-Brexit trade agreement. In addition, the US Democrats insist that Brexit does not endanger peace in Northern Ireland. If the Good Friday Agreement is overturned, it's very unlikely that there will be a trade deal between the UK and the US, said US House spokeswoman Nancy Pelosi on a visit to London last week. Once again, she said that before, but she said it again. The US government of President Joe Biden wants to continue negotiating a trade agreement with Great Britain. This is being discussed further, said Biden on Tuesday evening at a meeting with British Prime Minister Boris Johnson in the White House about a possible agreement. The US president also emphasized once again that peace in Northern Ireland should not be jeopardized. Johnson agreed, but he's doing the opposite. The background to this is the difficulties in trade as a result of Brexit. The freedom to conclude trade deals, as I said, was the main argument for the Brexiteers. But what happened so far? They got several rollover deals, so the same deals they had when they were in the EU. In many cases, not exactly the same because they are worse than before. And of those promised new ones, where is it? And all the issues now with the Northern Ireland Protocol, Johnson negotiated himself, and they just want to evade it. That won't work, and that does endanger the peace in Northern Ireland because the EU cannot let goods completely unchecked into the single market. Everybody knew this in case of Brexit. And Northern Ireland is not a completely peaceful region because the riots we heard in April and a lot is going on there, and the trigger is the regulation about the Northern Ireland Protocol, that there are goods checks now between Britain and Northern Ireland. This is to prevent goods between Ireland and the North, because when you get this, and even if some just say, "Oh, I've got a quick solution, just put a border between the North and Ireland," that will cost people's lives. And the only ones responsible for this, if that ever happens, is first and foremost Boris Johnson and David Frost. And I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.